The cost of living can vary significantly depending on the country, with some nations offering affordable living, while others are known for their high expenses. Global inflation has surged to its highest levels in recent years, impacting the cost of living for residents around the world. While high taxes, housing, and transportation costs can make some countries expensive, it's essential to remember that specific cities or regions within those countries may still be more affordable. Despite high costs, many of the countries listed below offer high living standards, excellent infrastructure, and healthy wages, which can balance out the expenses. Here are the top 10 most expensive countries to live. Monaco topping the list. Monaco is well known for its luxury and wealth, serving as a playground for the global elite. Despite being the second smallest country in the world, its exclusivity makes it incredibly expensive, particularly when it comes to accommodation. Renting a one-bedroom apartment costs between $4,000 and $5,000 per month. The overall cost of living for a single individual is approximately $7,300 per month, making Monaco the most expensive country worldwide. Monaco is not only known for its luxurious lifestyle but also for its dense population. Due to its limited space, housing is the primary driver of the high cost of living here. Though Iceland is famous for its stunning landscapes, it's also known for its high cost of living, primarily due to food expenses. The country's remote location and limited arable land mean that most food must be imported, pushing up grocery prices significantly. However, housing is more affordable compared to other countries on this list, with rent prices being lower than in New York, for example. Living in Iceland costs around $3,300 per month for a single individual. Despite the high cost of everyday necessities, the country offers excellent healthcare, a high standard of living, and beautiful surroundings. Switzerland consistently ranks as one of the most expensive places to live. The high cost of living is driven by various factors, such as high prices for food, housing, dining out, and health insurance. The cost of dining out and grocery shopping is particularly exorbitant, often considered the most expensive in the world. However, the country has high purchasing power, with strong wages that help balance these costs. The Swiss franc's strength also plays a role in making Switzerland pricier for foreign visitors. On average, residents need approximately $2,497 per month for basic living costs. Singapore is another highly expensive place to live, with the cost of living for a single person around $3,200 per month. The high cost is primarily due to the country's scarcity of land, leading to expensive housing and its reliance on imports for essential goods such as food and energy. Moreover, Singapore employs foreign labor for much of its construction, further contributing to its high living costs. However, Singapore ranks highly for quality of life, safety, and lucrative salary packages, making it a desirable location for expatriates. Norway is well known for its high prices on everything from groceries to dining out. For instance, basic goods such as food are considerably more expensive compared to the rest of Europe. However, the country's high wages and excellent public services balance out these costs. Norway has a high value-added tax, VAT rate, at 25%, which significantly increases the price of most items, although food is taxed at a slightly lower rate of 15%. The average cost of living for a single person is around $3,100 per month. The United States has also appeared on the list of most expensive countries to live in, with certain cities like New York, San Francisco, and Los Angeles driving up the national average. The cost of living varies significantly by region, but the average cost for a single person is around $1,951 per month. In cities like New York, rent alone can account for a significant portion of monthly expenses, while food, transportation, and healthcare costs add to the financial burden. Ireland, particularly its capital Dublin, is known for its rising cost of living, especially in housing. Dublin's rents are comparable to London, making it a costly place to live, with a single person needing around $3,000 per month to live comfortably. Post-Brexit, Ireland has seen an increase in housing demand, particularly in Dublin, which has driven rent prices higher. Despite this, many expatriates moving to Ireland for work are in well-paid positions, making it possible to manage the higher living costs. Denmark remains an expensive country, particularly in Copenhagen. The high cost of living here is driven by expensive dining, housing, and everyday goods. However, high wages help to offset these costs, and the country's excellent social services, including free healthcare and education, make it an attractive place to live. The cost of living for a single person in Denmark averages around $2,900 per month. While the capital city is the most expensive area, other parts of Denmark are more affordable but still far from cheap. Australia has long been considered an expensive country, especially in major cities like Sydney and Melbourne. The high cost of housing is a primary driver of expenses, with rent prices often consuming a significant portion of income. On average, living in Australia will cost a single person around $2,600 to $3,200 per month, depending on the city. While groceries and transportation costs are also high, the country offers strong wages, high living standards, and excellent healthcare. Australia's appeal lies in its lifestyle, offering a balance between urban living and natural beauty, making it a popular choice for expatriates despite the costs. The United Arab Emirates, particularly Dubai and Abu Dhabi, has grown in prominence as one of the most expensive places to live. Dubai, with its luxurious lifestyle and constant development, sees high costs for housing, food, and transportation. The cost of living for a single person averages around $3,000 per month. Although there's no income tax, the reliance on imported goods raises the price of groceries and everyday items. However, high salaries and a lack of income tax make the UAE attractive to expatriates. The UAE also offers world-class infrastructure and a luxurious lifestyle, balancing out its high expenses. Canada has seen a rise in its cost of living, particularly in cities like Vancouver and Toronto. The housing market is one of the major contributors to this increase, with rent and home prices climbing rapidly. A single person living in Canada can expect to spend around $2,400 to $3,200 per month, depending on the city. Canada is known for its high quality of life, excellent healthcare system, and diverse culture. While the cost of living is high, especially in urban centers, the country's wages and public services help balance these expenses. New Zealand rounds out the list with its growing reputation as an expensive place to live, especially in cities like Auckland and Wellington. The cost of housing has risen significantly in recent years, making accommodation one of the highest expenses for residents. On average, a single person would need around $3,000 per month to live comfortably. New Zealand offers a high standard of living, excellent healthcare, and stunning natural landscapes. Despite the high costs, its laid-back lifestyle and outdoor opportunities make it an attractive option for those who can afford it. Hong Kong is notorious for its skyrocketing property prices, making housing the primary driver of high living costs. With limited land and a dense population, rent in Hong Kong can take up a large portion of one's income. The cost of living for a single person is estimated to be around $3,800 per month, with rent accounting for most of this figure. Despite high costs, Hong Kong remains a global financial hub, offering competitive wages and a vibrant economy. Its unique blend of Eastern and Western culture, along with its business-friendly environment, makes it a top destination for expatriates, even though it's one of the most expensive places to live.